On August 4th, Larian just revealed insane player stats, which summarize the last 2 full years since Baldur's Gate 3 launched. Let's take a look back at this unforgettable journey throughout the Forgotten Realms by looking at player data. Turns out we're missing a few bards, and not just that one. Only 1.82% of all players managed to earn 100 gold from playing music. PlayStation players are a bit more musically inclined or platinum motivated, with 2.26% of all PlayStation players having earned this achievement. I forget the name of it, but essentially you have to earn 100 gold by playing music. Very easily attainable in Act 3 because there's way more NPCs that'll give you gold. 2.07% of players wobbled their way to victory, defeating 20 opponents while drunk. PlayStation players were the ones most often drinking from the bottle, closely followed by Steam players. A good way to get this one is actually in the basement in Act 3 of the Elfsong Tavern. There's a ton of rats there. Just get drunk and then slay all the rats. Easy peasy. 2.30% of players managed to multi-class their way through every class in a single playthrough without asking dear old Withers for a helping hand. Pretty sure I got this achievement by going to Withers and then getting one of each class. The Jack of all trades achievement. 3.87% of players managed to defeat Gortash in Worm's Rock without activating any traps. Steam players had the fanciest footwork, with 4.37% successfully avoiding triggering traps. There definitely is a cheesy way to do this, and that's the way I did it. And we've got 1.1 million players that have completed Baldur's Gate 3 in Tactician mode, certainly an achievement. All right, almost 500,000 players thought it would be fun to complete Baldur's Gate 3 in Honor mode. That's another 314,090 new traumatized souls compared to last year. Very nice. Hope you love pain, Larian says. 6.24% of players managed to knock the dragon out of the sky mid-flight. Very nice. And we've only got a 2.65% of players that managed to rescue Saza 3 times in one playthrough. She cannot be caged. Not that many. Just over 5% of players managed to avoid any tiefling refugees meeting an untimely death. That one I feel like is pretty hard because tieflings can die pretty easily. 8.21% of players thought to use an enemy as an improvised weapon against another. Very nice. And of the 500,000 scratched out masochists, brave heroes, who finished the game in Honor mode, a few of you decided to go about it in creative ways. So 4,647 players managed to beat Honor mode using only a level 1 character. Mind blown. And then we have 31,180 players who beat Honor mode as a jack of all trades. Very, very impressive. Larian says, we released patch 8, the final patch, in April this year, bringing you both crossplay, a photo mode, and 12 new subclasses, which we can only assume sparked many an argument between friends about whether Shadowheart gives Life Cleric or Death Cleric vibes. Turns out the results are balanced like all things in life and death. So the top 3 most respect companions by number of campaigns.